So I recently came to the conclusion that I had it all wrong when it came to protein. If you think around about December, I looked like this. So this was about a month after the operation to remove my tumor from the belly. I'd lost 2 stone, and instinctively, therefore, I wanted to regain a good healthy weight. I wanted to put muscle back on. Of course, my body had gone through this traumatic experience, not only removing a very large tumor, but also my appendix, part of my intestine. So clearly the body had gone through a bit of a shock, and hence why I guess it was needing reserves of energy. So it started to consume all the fat that I had in my body and then started to eat away at the muscle. So it's a really fascinating journey to go through. And afterwards, I obviously wanted to start regaining my strength and energy as quickly as possible. I didn't want to feel like that. I didn't want to feel emaciated. I mean, it really looked like, as you can see in this picture, it really looked like I was method acting for sort of a heroin addict. And previously I'd always assumed that, of course, I needed to eat a certain amount of protein in order to gain and retain muscle. But after the operation, obviously I began to look again at my nutrition, pouring a lot more attention into it and mindfulness, more than I ever had before. And in working with a naturopath, I was advised to go clean, as it were, and in fact go into a raw food diet, so raw veg and fruit. This has proved really interesting. Not only has it made me feel like I've got much more energy, I feel lighter, I feel cleaner. Through doing this, I felt more in touch spiritually. It's very, very interesting. And of course, the only protein that's been going into my body has been things like chia seeds, nuts. I'm afraid I'm not into soy products. I'm not into tofu and all of that. So I've just been eating vegetables, chia seeds, nuts, fruit. So not a great deal of what you might class as protein, apart from the nuts and the chia seeds. Every now and again, I will allow an egg, but that's it. And yet I have been able to regrow that muscle, get back to a healthy weight. I'm now, 176 pounds? Effectively 12 stone 8. I'll put the conversion on the screen. So I feel good. I feel like I can grow this muscle back, and I have done. So it's interesting because it's highlighted to me that we don't need as much protein as we had assumed. So the general guideline is to have 0.75 grams of protein per kilogram. So for the average man, that is about 55 grams of protein, about 2 portions of protein, a portion being something you can fit into the palm of your hand. Yeah, these are all those crazy measures that they put out. But I wonder, do we even need that much? When you think about it, mother's milk is only 1% protein. So 1 gram of 100 grams is actually protein in mother's milk. The rest of it is fat and carbs. So what does that tell you? Given that a baby is going through a significant growth phase, you would expect, therefore, to have some sort of protein synthesis going on in order for that baby to go and to aid their growth. So it raises a big question. And by the way, this is not me stating any specific facts beyond those, and nor am I saying that we should have less protein necessarily, but it's caused me to question the amount that I'm consuming. So who knows where I'll go from here. I'm finding, as I've found every bit of this journey fascinating, I'm just very grateful that I've been able to regain strength, muscle, a healthy weight, all through the power, largely, of vegetables and fruit. Who would have believed it? Because it's quite a bit of a different story to the one that I used to put out there. Anyway, that's me out. Evolution of Dave signing off. Keep watching. There's more to come. Bye for now.